Students are often telling us that they've heard about us from friends, from alumni, from their teachers and school counselors, and even employees at other institutions. You know, when they come to campus, they keep talking about how beautiful it is and what a gem it is in Columbia. And across the nation, our prospects and our students are really impressed with how much we serve students in so many locations and that we have such a strong military presence. And then I would say around the world, there's this fact that we really focus on community. That's been a big thing for prospects. We were doing move-in, and some of the parents were saying that the reason their student and they chose Columbia was because of the community atmosphere. And that's not just here, that's at all of our locations. They really feel like they're a person and not a number. And that's why they've chose us. And so I think it comes out in the student engagement and the people. It's not about asking them, why are you interested? It's about asking them, what are their goals? What do they truly want to achieve? And then it's about talking about why other students chose us. You know, it's not about us bragging what we have here. It's about bragging about who our students are. And that's what usually entices the student to come, because they see themselves in that student.
Actually, splitting into 3 different schools helps us to become one college more, because we can unite people with the focus on the disciplines.
Having 3 schools for Columbia College has really been unique. It's really been fun because the other 2 deans and I have a really good friendship and we work together real well. That could not have been better.
I think just having more hands at the pump, more minds going on a problem, we can develop programs that might be very important in another part of the country and not as much here. So there's all types of ways that we can benefit from each other and again, just have more people with different ideas coming from all over the place and very different experiences.
This year, one of the goals is to start reaching out and being more involved in the non-traditional campuses. I gave 2 commencements this fall to the non-traditional campuses. I would give them every weekend if I could. My vision for the School of Humanities, Arts, and Social Sciences is to continue offering programs, degrees that are valuable to our students, that help them attain critical thinking skills, analytical skills, the writing skills and the speaking skills that employers say they want.
The math, science, and nursing programs at Columbia College are really special for a lot of reasons. We have outstanding faculty who are very passionate about what they're teaching. We have the wonderful facilities, and students are able to get hands-on experience.
The Columbia College School of Business will be a place where students not just get a solid base of the fundamental knowledge of business, but they also get those practical skills that business and industry is looking for. They have opportunities to practice them, and so they know when to apply different tools and know how to apply them. You could walk into any classroom and see that students are not just being talked to, that they're actively engaged in projects and activities, and they're doing the presenting.
This place is unique. We offer outstanding academic opportunities for students who are 18 years old or 80 years old. It's so much fun to be a part of a school that has this kind of energy. And I know how lucky I am, because a lot of my colleagues around the country are not working in schools that are growing and creative and energetic. And I wake up every day knowing how lucky I am.
Good evening, I'm Drew Grzella, Associate Director of Athletics.
And I'm Joe Northern, and let's hope this broadcast doesn't go south. Am I right, Drew?
Tonight, we'll be bringing you the top 5 crowning achievements for Cougar Athletics from the 2016-17 school year. We start with number 5. Just 6 short years ago, we announced the additions of 5 new sport programs to our department, doubling our offerings to 10. Since then, we've added 7 more varsity NAIA sports, plus the esports program that came to campus last fall. a 240% increase in sports teams since 2011. I did that math in my head, Joe. Can you believe it?
No, Drew, that is literally unbelievable. And speaking of unbelievable, all of these teams have experienced great success during their time on campus.
Not only do our athletes take care of business on the field, and this is a late-breaking item, they take care of business in the classroom as well. Our number 4 achievement is the academic success of our student athletes. This past school year, we had 120 academic all-conference selections and 23 NAIA scholar athletes. What was your GPA in college, Joe?
Well, that's...
Never mind. I'm sure it was astronomical. While you can't see my face right now, what you see are the smiling faces of our latest crop of Athletic Director Honor Roll recipients. All 154 of these student athletes maintain a GPA of 3.0 or better during the fall 2016 semester.
Moving on to number 3. This season was a banner year for 2 of our women's sports programs in particular. Our women's soccer team posted the most wins in its 5-year history, checking in at 19-2-3 and advancing to the quarterfinals of the NAIA tournament. Our softball team also had a historic season on the diamond, posting a 48-7 record and ending its year in the Final Four of the NAIA World Series in Clermont, Florida, the best showing ever for a Cougar softball team at the tournament. So while my trips to Florida usually involve gourmet dining, parasailing, and long walks on the beach, our Cougars trip involved kicking butt and taking names.
More than I ever wanted to know about you, Joe.
You're welcome.
But thanks for the visual. Staying on the theme of outstanding female athletes, we also just happened to celebrate our first individual NAIA national champion this spring in long jumper Abby Stricker. On May 2nd, Abby posted a jump of 19 feet 4 3/4 inches to claim the national outdoor track and field long jump title by 1 centimeter. Almost 20 feet, that's about as long as your average adult giraffe. If you were able to get it to lie on the ground, which let me tell you from experience is harder than you think. Our mascot Scooter the Cougar knows a little something about sports and giraffes, so he tried to duplicate Abby's feat. Let's just say the results were a mixed bag.
Eesh. That's not pretty to watch. And now the moment you've all been waiting for our number 1 accomplishment from the 2016-17 athletic year, which basically the fact that we dominated.
That's right, Joe. Our teams won 11 conference regular season or tournament titles, and 11 of our 15 teams advanced to the NAIA National Championship events. We had 75 all-conference athletes, 17 NAIA All-Americans, and posted a 766 win percentage overall.
So basically what you're saying is all we do is win, win, and win, no matter what?
Yes, Joe, yes. That would be an accurate statement. In fact, we won so much that we also won the Conference President's Cup for the first time in program history, which is given to the AMC school with the most athletic success. Let's kick it to a special correspondent for his live reaction to this honor.
We are CC.
Couldn't have said it better ourselves, Bob. And for Joe Northern, I'm Drew Grzella, and we are signing off.
Nice job for the 35th time, Drew.
Don't talk to me, Joe.
What he's talking about.
The combination of the residence hall and business school is really exciting to me because we've piloted in the past some living learning communities in the residence halls where we had faculty members who were engaged with students who had meetings with them on their floor. Those students took the same classes and the same major in the same area. This building only creates more opportunities for that, where we can combine academic life and student life. And so the fact that I have students living in a residence hall and right upstairs from where they have classes, and there's faculty members in the building so they can engage with them, I think is a huge piece of that.
Some of the ways that I see it benefiting us are just giving us better space to use for classrooms. It's going to give us space where we can be more innovative in how we structure and teach in our classes.
I'm most excited for the new space and the new opportunity for places for students to learn. I'm excited to teach in that space, and anytime you have a new opportunity, it brings forward creativeness and innovation, and students will benefit from that. I'm excited for the opportunity just to have that location for us to all learn in.
I think the location of the new building too is great. It's right next to Brown Hall and to the soccer field, and right across from Banks Hall, and so it ties in well with our academic life on campus and our residential life.
Being on campus is such a vital part of going to college. And I'm also really excited for all my friends who are business students, because we have a large business school and they kind of take classes very sporadically. So it's somewhere that they can zone in and know that this is for them.
I'm always really excited when I have too many students to live in housing. That's a great option for us, because it shows us that our admissions team is doing a great job, that students are interested in coming and being a part of our campus life, and that it challenges us to find new ways to work with them. I think the new residence hall and the support we get from donors and alumni in terms of building a vibrant campus life involves having the physical space to do that. And so I think the new residence hall and business school is a great way to increase campus life. We know that we have students who want to come and be a part of this community. This gives us an opportunity to welcome more students into that community. And honestly, without that support, in order to fund big projects like this, we'd be in a real bind. And I think we wouldn't have the same vibrant campus life. We wouldn't have the students being able to live on campus. And the Columbia College student experience would be really negatively affected without those three resources.